My name is Khairani.
My name is Anjani.
And today we will talk about introduction to linguistics, the topic of reading. So I think Audrey will go first.
Okay. First is what is reading. Reading itself, in a simple definition, is how we understand and read the word. And in the complex stage, reading is a complex cognitive process that involves variations of process such as skimming, reading, scanning, reading for understanding, and reading for word. And it also requires a major level of process. It's like linguistic processing, comprehension, building, and then general cognitive research. In linguistic processing, it includes like morphological, phonological, it's like that. And then comprehension building is like can take some words, like some things. And then in general cognitive skills like your working memories, your motivations, or like that. And then there's reading in second language. Reading L2 readers is distinct from L1 readers because L2 readers, if they want to start reading, they have a limited resources of linguistics. Unlike L1 readers, L1 readers is first they learn about the oral language acquisitions. It's like 4 until 5 years, and then they start to learn reading. But L2 students, they begin to start reading when they get older, and they start to learn like a simple sentence or a short passage. And there is also a difference between L1 and L2. First is language awareness, and then motivations and attitude, and there's social and amount of brain exposure, and then there's a social and cultural difference. I don't really know the definitions each one by one, but can I go next? Next is similarities in L1 and L2. Both of first language and second language involves cognitive skills such as they can make a conclusion, summarizing, or evaluating or monitoring content, and they also have a basic things like such as understanding the meaning, the words, like in the idea or connecting idea in the text. And then there is a process. There is a lower level process, higher level process, and general cognitive process. Lower level process include like recognition, and then syntactic phrasing, and then semantic. And the higher level process is like constructing a text model, forcing a text model, making inference, evaluating, and modifying. And the last one is cognitive skills. It's like working memory, speed of processing, and then cognitive skills itself. And then there's a key issue in L2 readings. First is word recognition. The fluent reader is automatically know what the words is talking about. And then there is vocabulary knowledge, and then there is grammar and discourse knowledge. And the last one is the language threshold. The language threshold hypothesis. The hypothesis states that second language readers is I forget. The second language L2 readers is have to have a certain level of proficiency before they using their language ability skills in first language transfer to the second language skills reading. Okay, I think that's it. What is our
the first topic is what is learning? Apa itu reading? Reading is a process of looking at and understanding writing by using scanning to get a specific information and skimming to get a main idea. And the next topic is listening in the second language. Reading in the second language is leader reads the language and then translates into another language or the second language. And the complexity processes of people is different because the leader doesn't have the same level of automaticity into interacting and understanding grammar and also. And the next topic is differences in first language and second language. Differences in first language and second language. First, obviously, the second language have much more limits in their knowledge about vocabulary and discourse structure. In the other hand, first language is already well learned because they have been using first language since they can speak. And the next topic is the similarity between first language and second language. Similarity in first language and second language is because of the cognitive processes about the recording, strategy, scanning and skimming. And the next topic is processes
In second language comprehension.
In second language comprehension.
processes in second language comprehension. Second language comprehension reading in the process it has several processes. For the example, organizing readers identify the meanings of experts. And next is the synthetic processes in which reader understand the structure and grammar. For the example of processes settings, display the learning habits, sample and study. In this settings, we have a lot of processes in the output. So for example, organizing reader understand identify the meanings of experts and make the synthetic processes. Understand the structure and grammar and understand the contrast in the concept. Understand and display the contrast. And the next topic is the key issue of second language reading. Key issue in the second language reading means the reader structure is the dominant reading. For example, of common topics they can remember its all vocabulary. Low confidence, they control the comprehension of information. And next is synthetics and grammatical difficulty, which means some readers think it's hard to understand the grammar and it's not confident. And the next topic is language hypothesis. Language threshold hypothesis is the idea that suggests that because learning the second language, it a certain level of proficiency. If they are too weak in the second language, it makes them hard to understand, hard to make them hard to reading and learning the new subjects. For the example of this idea, already just the basic English, and student find it hard to understand science technique that written in the English. So there is this idea such as to understand a certain level of the second language to easier to get the news of easier to get the news and to understand the writings in English. And that's all.
Okay, thank you so much. So actually, two of my friends have covered most of the topics. So I'm trying to see what I understand about the topic. So first one is reading. So I think it is quite hard to define what reading is. From what I have read, and I get a good conclusion that reading is the process that we undergo to achieve purposes by using knowledge resources like reading materials, and also in reading we have different purposes that determine the method that we use in reading. For example, we can use skimming and scanning if we only look for certain information, maybe magazine, manual, and so on. But we have to read carefully and thoroughly if we want to learn about the information. And for a second language learner, the reader, we usually use two main purposes. The first one is reading for understanding and reading to learn. We also have reading to interpret information and reading to develop creativity. And in reading, we as a reader engage in like three levels of processes. The first one is like the phonological, syntactic, and semantic level, which lead us to the second language reading, which is comprehension building. And also the third one is like the underlying cognitive processes. And then we also have the second reading in second language. The first one is like we have different starting point for reading, because we are reading in second language much better than our first language, so we have like limited resources and limited exposure also. While in our first language reading, we have like the abundance of our resources. And for the differences between our first language and second language reading, the first one is there is a possibility that we as a second language readers affected by our first language reading experience, which is called the transfer effect. And we also have the second language, as a second language readers, we usually have a greater awareness about the linguistic knowledge, because we develop our metalinguistic knowledge and our mathematical knowledge in second language reading. And also, as I have mentioned before, limited amount of exposure to our training of second language, and it is the difference is also lies on the social and cultural resources, which lead to our ability and comprehension. As the second language readers, we tend to get confused and take more time in comprehend something if it is involve social and cultural nuances. After the differences, we also have the similarities between first language and second language reading. For example, like as we have mentioned in the difference, we have the gap between the first language reading and the second language reading. But as we get more fluent and high skill in our second language reading, we actually close that gap. So our process in second language reading and become more similar in our first language reading. And researchers also state that actually our high level skills, which involves our motivation, our goals, and something like that, is actually essentially the same between first language and second language. And then next we have the processes in second language comprehension. We have three main points. The first one is lower level processing skills, which is the skills that we acquire automatically, unconsciously, and we cannot as present, such as word activation, syntactic parsing, and also semantic composition notation. And then we have the higher level processing skills. This is the further application of our lower level processing skills. And we also know this as our reading comprehension. This involves something like we combine ideas from resources to get one point, and also combine our strategies in reading and interpret text. Next we have cognitive processing and also memory working. So memory working is actually our ability to recall or activate information that's stored in our brain at the moment. For example, I am reading something about global warming and I came across these words that I rarely use, but I have past experience with it. So by memory working, I am able to recall that from my past experience. So I know, this word means something like this. And then we also have the key issues in our second language reading. The first one is word recognition. So it is like our automatically recognize words. So we face difficulties in our second language reading word recognition because we are not familiar with that. And for the next one is vocabulary knowledge. So this is actually related to the previous one. It's actually determine our reading ability because the better quality of information that we have about words, that means the better proficiency we have as a reader. And there's also a term that called the hypothesis of the quality, the lexical quality hypothesis, which is that's as I have mentioned. And we also have the morphological, semantic, and also discourse structure knowledge. So the three of them are really important. So imagine like if we're familiar with the three of them structure in our second language, so we can predict something that will come next. So it will get easier for us to understand and comprehend something. And then the last one is like the language threshold hypothesis. Basically, it's focused like we cannot apply our first language reading strategies to our second language reading until we reach some point of proficiency in our second language reading. For example, like in my first language, I can use fast reading to collect many information, but because I am not proficient yet in English, so I cannot use that method yet to achieve the same goal. That's basically what it is. So I think I remember without count. So I think you guys have little to concepts. What are we going to talk about? I don't know. We want to talk about something. What are you interested in reading? Do you think it is important for us to because we are not really so sure what I think. What about your opinion?
About they don't have any opinion. What do you want to say?
Yeah, do you think it is important?
I think it's depends as like speaking, listening, and it's my opinion.
I'm natural. It's like because the important thing is it's just for the academic system, right? Like I know it's like it's actually the basic skills that we already have. So if we learn like too deep, it's like complicated. It's complicated to learn about the reading things.
It's not like complicated whether it is important or not, but obviously in some aspect it is important because aside of academic courses, we can gain some new knowledge about reading through this course, through this topic, like the metacognitive language, the motivation, but the motivation plays a crucial role in improving our proficiency in second language. And about the language stress, what is this?
I think it's a little bit confusing. I don't really understand like the definitions about that. I really need more explanations.
How about I basically, like what I said before, we cannot apply our learning strategies in our first language to our second language until we reach a certain point in our second language. For example, of first reading, for example, in Indonesian, when I read Indonesian text, I can use fast reading. I read it fast, but I can get many information. I can acquire many information from that by fast reading. But let's say that I'm only basic now in my second language, then I cannot use fast reading to get that much information as I gain in my Indonesian text. Maybe I can read fast, but my brain cannot process that as fast. But if I am already advanced in English, of course I can get language, same month maybe or in my Indonesian text. For the past few weeks, we already talk about the material. Do you guys want to discuss about anything else? Maybe novel or maybe something like that.
Other things about this courses.
Like, what books do you guys recently read? You don't read books?
Recently I read the Dress of the Dress of my brother sees them in the recently.
I mean, like, do you read novels?
No, I don't like this one. It's only for me.
You don't read novels? Novels? You have to read novels.
Yeah, someday.
Someday. Start right now. You don't take like contemporary literature news? Contemporary literature news, you don't take it?
I
Take it. So you have to read novel, boss. In contemporary, like.
yeah, I will read it if the lecturer gives lesson. I will read it.
So, do you read about the Once Upon a King? It is the novel for literature. How about you?
Lately I don't read, but I love reading a novel.
So what's your favorite novel?
Do you know It and With Us?
Oh my god,
Colin over.
God.
I have the English version of that.
The original.
Yeah, the original.
How long do you read for it?
I think I take a break so long. I think I read like 2 years because I don't really get.
I mean, for when you order it, how long does it take to the shipping?
No, I don't buy it. Very Plus, you know Very Plus? Yeah, I buy it there.
What's the main character?
Oh my god, I forgot Lily.
Lily, is it Lily?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm interesting at like it's like It and With Us. There's one
It's
It Starts
serious,
With Us. Yeah, it's serious.
It's serious.
I watched the film.
But it is controversial, right?
Yeah, it's controversial.
Black Lively?
But like yes.
The actress like got assaulted by the director. Oh yeah, that's why she sues her director.
I heard about that.
Because I quite disappointing because I actually wait for that movies Lily and Aaron.
I think it's more interesting when you read the novel rather than watching the film. Because it's not what I expected. Because in the novel it's like more complicated than the film. The film is just like sweetness and
Oh, so you have watched it?
yeah, I also
Actually, until now, I haven't found one film that is better than the novel. Yeah, I haven't found it.
what's other film that's based on the novel that you
Like Pride and Prejudice, Great Expectation, Little Woman. There's so much. Harry Potter, Sherlock Holmes. Oh my god. In the novel, for me, like Sherlock Holmes, it's more fun. Like we are what step by step to think who is the imposter. But in the film, I can kind of guess it easily. How about you? What's your favorite film?
You talk about film. I forgot the name.
Is it a Thai movie or English movie?
It's about theme about the realism. Yeah, the whole about the themes about realism, but I forgot the name.
Thief. What a thief.
Yeah, it's themes about realism.
It is a Thai movie or English movie?
No, it's not Thai movie. Are you talking about the Thai movie? Are you talking about the whole?
no, not the one film.
Okay, how is it you?
Oh, it's talking about poem. They thought that we are talking about poem. No, it's film. Let's go.
Movies.
Yeah, I didn't watch it for a while. I just like to watch the anime.
So what are you doing in your everyday life, boss?
Yeah, I spend my time doing something else.
What's something?
I drawing.
Drawing?
Yeah,
You love drawing.
yeah, I love drawing.
That's interesting.
Now in the iPad,
What kind of drawing? Like realistic or cartoon or what?
I like to draw all the fantasy art.
Fantasy. Oh, that's cool.
That's why I try to see need to learn something with them.
That's actually quite interesting. Really? I didn't expect it. But that's cool though.
And that's why I don't like to be forward.
Yeah, that's
But I like something. I like art that something can see.
Visual.
Because the literal is can see like that you need to read.
So you prefer the like digital art?
Yeah.
Or do you also use do conventional art like using pencils or paper?
I draw it. I usually draw it in iPad.
Maybe I can. So you don't draw conventionally?
Sometimes I draw it on paper when I don't have iPad.
Wow. I'm trying to see your drawing.
I don't want to show you.
Why?
A shape.
No.
It's art. You cannot judge your art.
Everything is art actually.
Like a dressing drawing.
No.
That's not embarrassing at all. For me, I also dive into that field, but not in drawing, only in coloring.
Coloring.
I don't like to use pens.
It's making sketch.
I'm not good at it actually. I like painting, so we only use colors.
Color is art.
Color is art.
I think just take you for a while to finish it.
Actually, I'm curious. What city do you live in Thailand?
What film?
What city?
City. I live in the capital city.
In Bangkok.
Yeah, in the Bangkok.
Oh, Okay, what is the original name for Bangkok? The long.
I live in the road.
Bangkok. I think Bangkok have the original name, right? The longest word.
I know, but I don't know.
You don't know.
It's too long. I don't want to Google it.
I heard that Thai people call Bangkok with that name.
Oh yeah, someone or something to for is that name. And my school they didn't call remember that name.
Is that?
Yeah, just call them Bangkok.
You only call Bangkok. You say that.
Actually, I call. I think I can speak it here because it's different. I think I can
I
speak.
think it's okay because that's the topic, right? We still talking in English, so you can translate your city name in English.
It's okay. It's okay.
For me, I call this Emma.
I don't know. That's
If you can see, I usually call it.
also what's the name of the alphabetical system in Thai? Because that's different from our alphabetical.
In the Indonesia.
In Thai, what do you call the alphabetical system? Because that's like
I forgot it. I forgot the names of one of
I think it's hard to live in.
not that hard.
Not that hard.
I don't know. Just do the basic one. Yeah.
the basic.
Basic one.
What else? Have you ever met like actress or actor in Thailand?
I don't. I think I have met someone, but I forgot the name.
You always forget everything. Oh my god.
I just don't want to know.
You don't want to know?
Yeah.
If I ever met an actress or actress, I will remember that for the rest of my life. Like, I will talk to my grandchildren like, Grandma met this actor back in my days. Yeah. You don't remember that? How about you in Jakarta? You ever met actress or actors?
Yeah. I met her.
She's beautiful.
Yes, she's beautiful. Like rather than the social media, she really pretty in real life.
Oh my god.
Her body is really, I don't know how to describe it because
How can you met her like if you go to the mall?
I go to the mall and they just cross.
I don't know how to. I also want to meet her.
Because she's really pretty, right?
And also her mindset, it's actually interesting.
No, I forget, but I remember. I only remember.
What else? What are you doing here? Like in the line, the back line.
The back line.
It's okay for the back line. What else?
What else we're gonna talk about?
Do you have your favorite poem? Now we'll talk about poem.
I forgot the name.
Oh my god!
I think I already said that I am the person that don't like to remember them.
You're not good at remembering.
Yeah.
So what is the poem about?
I already said it about the realistic. Yeah.
Realistic?
Yeah. Realistic.
Any specific poem that you have in mind?
No, I don't have. I just don't like that. That feel, but I don't forgot it.
How about you, Dave?
I like Sylvia Plath. And then
What's the title of her? Daddy.
it's talking
The
about
poem is wow.
He's talking about her trauma, like because of her living with her father father is giving her traumatic experience for her. It's like she get depression, bipolar, talking about
Like classic or contemporary.
What about you?
For me, I love
Kyle Davidson, you know? I know, but I don't really know the point.
She mainly talk about that. Not that father.
Yeah, but
She like present mundane things like ordinary things. No. The first one, she present like extraordinary things as an ordinary experience. Then there is one point that the title is like I heard flying bus when I died. So instead of like present that as something grand, as something like wow, she just like talking about fly bus when she died. So she said that it's calm and something like that. Then suddenly a fly interrupt her calm her time. And also one of my favorite is because I could not stop for that. That's really famous. Because I could not stop for that. He kind of stopped for me. So like we cannot escape that. We cannot avoid that. If we run from them, then they will come to us. So yeah, Syakira expressed that as something not scary, but rather calmly and nice. That's why I like also John Milton, I know on his blindness.
oh yeah, his blindness, I like that one.
Yeah, I also like that. When I consider how my life is, that's the first
I
one.
like that one. Do you think before you went to the English department, you liked the poem before you this major?
I don't specifically love like poem or something. I don't have prior knowledge about that, but I in fact love reading and also I love reading and music. I like to delve into the lyrics. When I listen to music, then I search for the lyrics and this is meaning. This is beautiful somehow. Now, do you listen to music? What is your favorite? Don't say you forgot. Oh my God, don't say you forgot. There's so many singers.
Yeah, there's
so many singers in this world.
I just listen. Not mind to remember the name.
oh my
Then the song. What is the song
What song?
that you like?
I forgot that name.
Oh my God, boss! You really you cannot do that. You have to remember. That's our job. Remember.
I don't know. I know that if you would take that information to someone else, just listen it.
I think you remember the name of that, but you don't want to share with us.
You don't want to share your
How did you
favorite.
know?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's
Right.
the case. So that's the case.
Why? We
You
just
don't want to share it with us.
I just know some song.
yeah, it's okay. Just
I think, have you heard a song named Spin Wheel?
Spin wheel?
I don't know. It's a song of the movie Arcade.
Arcade. You watch arcade?
Yeah, I was asking. You know?
Yeah, good taste in movies.
That is I think you learn.
What's the song? It's like, can you try to sing it?
But do I need to song? No.
Because I forgot about it.
I know about it, but I don't like to sing. At the point
You don't like everything except drawing. And what about you? Who's your favorite singer?
Lani.
Yeah, I also listen to him, right? Because he has this indie kind of vibe, calming. So for me, I like Phineas. You know Phineas? Billie Eilish's brother. He actually the one who wrote all of Billy's songs, most of Billy's songs. He's the one who composed and produced that song. Like Bad Guy is the one who composed it. Oh, because what was I meant for? And most of Billy's songs. He's the one who produced. So actually, he's so underrated that I'm like, oh my god, this guy is talented as well, but he doesn't get the recognition that he deserves. Phineas is really underrated. You should listen to his music. He also makes music for himself. Let's fall in love.
I don't know.
So go ahead and write my heart. It sounds good. You should listen to it. He's so what novel do you read recently?
I don't read novel.
What's the name? You haven't read that novel?
I only take apply and linguistics.
The popular novel, The Khairani. The Khairani. That's really famous. It also adapted to movies.
I read but I don't know.
You should read that one. It wasn't even 20 pages and I already bawling my eyes out. I already crying.
Wow. It's about romance.
Brother. Like that family immigrant war and something like that. Why are those guys leaving us?
I don't know.
That's really interesting. The author is kind of Husseini. He's an African American writer. So it's really beautiful. That's not. Oh, this one is. What else do we talk about? I don't know what to talk about.
Do you think this one of the first?
Yeah, this is my first course with Hannah.
How do you feel?
That's good though, actually.
It's a good strategy, right? It's a good structure of classes. I like the current strategy.
Actually, I like it Zyvan and Trust and reading because it forced me to learn. Requires me to learn. So, as a person, as a generation who lacks motivation to learn,
Yes.
this is a good strategy, sir, to teach us. I really appreciate your teaching.
In the first semester,
Why are your expression like that?
do you feel stressed or
You don't agree with us?
do you don't agree?
I just have the different opinion.
Oh, different opinions.
That means you don't.
Your opinion.
I just don't like this
Method.
lecturer.
You feel pressure.
Yeah, it's stressful and it takes a lot of time to read that.
That's what we do. That's what we're supposed to do.
It takes a lot of my time. I don't like it.
It takes a lot of time.
That's not learning, so it takes time. What else?
I take courses introduction to linguistics in the first semester, and it helps me to make my English more confident when I talk. When I read. In the first semester, it's really hard. But in the first semester, I feel so pressure and I feel stressed about it because every Thursday, I have that course and it feels so scary to face it every week.
Because like that's our first semester and we already phrase or something like this. It's actually good. It depends on our mindset.
When you take introduction to
I was with Juan and we run out of topics, so yeah. But I want to talk about something. What else? You have to keep talking, guys. You have to keep talking. If someday we go to Thailand, what are your recommendation? Food recommendation that we have to try.
I will comment you about the food. Yeah, that's all.
What?
I will comment you about the food.
What is the food that we should try?
I think it's all have food. Do you know Ham Yao Bang Bang? It's about the
sometimes it's very
just spicy and expensive.
Halal.
Halal.
Is it allowed that Muslim eat?
Yeah. It's a vegetable.
What is it?
I forgot the name. I forgot
Oh
the
my
name.
god, you forgot everything. How can you be my tour guide when we are in Thailand?
I know the words that come from my Thailand, but I forgot the English name.
Oh, but it's
I have an English name, but
we won't understand if we say it in Thai.
Malacca. I don't know how to say it in English.
So yeah, such. I understand that. It's actually quite hard to try to speak something that we cannot say in English. We don't know the
You can remember in all vocabulary. You can remember in all vocabulary. It's a simple language.
It's okay. We can expand our knowledge. By the way, do you even know our names?
I don't know actually.
Oh my god, boss. My name is Husna.
Okay.
Try to remember that.
I think
Next time,
I need the
Next week,
next week, if you forgot our name, just go out. You can sit with us.
my name is Audrey.
Yes.
What was my name again?
Husna and Audrey.
Yeah, that's true.
By the way, how do you pronounce your name?
Natthawut Aoseoongan.
Natthawut
So actually, his voice is different when he speaks in English.
It's definitely different.
Because it's kind of like lower, deeper than
Yeah, because in my Thailand, they don't have
the intonation.
they don't have a tone.
The tone, they don't have.
Actually, it's have a tone. Not like
Okay, thank you.